I was today years old when I finally understood what CUDA is, and I need to tell someone immediately. I wanted to do a project that uses CUDA, like actually uses it, not constantly uses it because Colab uses GPU. So before that, I need to stop and think what CUDA actually is. Like I know the word CUDA, I've seen it in error messages. And I've enabled CUDA on Colab like 100 times, but I actually don't know what CUDA is. So I needed to back up a little bit and I wanted to figure it out. So today I wanted to talk what CUDA is, what it does, why it exists, and how we use it in ML or AI projects. But to understand CUDA, I need to back up a little bit because CUDA doesn't exist by itself. It doesn't exist in isolation. It exists because of the relationship of these two pieces of hardware, which is CPU and GPU. Um, Once I understood that, I kind of understood everything easily, and I promise it's worth it. CPU is a central processing unit, but you may already know that. It is very powerful, it's like a brain of the computer, it controls everything, but it also has very fewer cores, 8 to 16, that's all. So it handles every task sequentially, like one at a time. And because of that, we can't do multiple tasks or multiple tasks at the same time. So we have GPU now. GPU is graphics processing unit. It has smaller cores, multiple smaller cores, like thousands of them, and it can do repetitive tasks at the same time. And it's used in complex data like matrices, images, videos, etc. GPU is not smarter than CPU, but it GPU helps in processing something without thinking deep. Now the problem is the gap between them. Now we have CPU that's great at thinking, and we have GPU that's great at like parallel computation. So here is the problem. We have a code that's sitting in CPU because CPU runs the code, and we don't know how to communicate that to GPU. That's where CUDA comes in. Compute Unified Device Architecture, we also call it CUDA, is just a software platform built by NVIDIA. It's not a hardware, it's not a chip, but just a software layer that basically sits between the code and the GPU. Without CUDA, GPU just sits there, it doesn't know what to do. And then CPU struggles. And with CUDA, as I came to understand, it helps bridge that gap. Let's take video processing. CPU helps read those files, manage the flow, and also control the whole operation. GPU would take all the frames and process thousands of pixel computations at a time. So here is where CUDA comes. CUDA is what allows my code to actually send those pixel computations to the GPU.